Hi there, welcome to this video tutorial of SPSS. In this video tutorial, we are going to show you how to conduct one sample t-test in SPSS. One sample t-test is one of the most used hypothesis testing because with this test you can be certain whether the mean value of your sample data is equal or equivalent to the mean value of the population. And you have to know that there are two hypothesis. One is null hypothesis, another one is alternative hypothesis related to any kinds of hypothesis testing. The null hypothesis says that the mean of the two or more groups are equal or equivalent, and the alternative hypothesis, it says that the mean of the two or more groups are not equal or are not equivalent or are not they are different. However, we have our data set here. We have actually four variables: y, x1, x2 and x3. You can conduct one sample t-test for each of these variables, but for this video, to keep it short, I'm conducting one sample t-test only for variable y. After getting your dataset prepared, you have to go to the Analyze and focus on Compare Means, and then click on One Sample T-Test. This is the One Sample T-Test dialog box, and you will find all of your variables listed on the left side, and you have to pass them in the middle portion according to your need. Just like I'm going to conduct one sample t-test only for variable y, so variable y will be transferred in the middle. And you have to set confidence interval from options. I have set it 95. You can set it 90, 91, 95, 99, according to your requirement. Click on continue, and good step is for higher level of analysis. And lastly, you have to set one more thing, which is called test value. The test value is the population mean, and the population mean value you can get from any previous researches or from any news article and from any statistical sources of your data set, related to your data set. Or you can use your common sense, just like I'm using here. If you look at the y, the variable y, the data of variable y, the data are 12, 7, 16, 17, 14, 10, 11, 9, 8, 10, and the range is just like the lowest value is 7, the highest value is 17, so the range is 7 to 17. With my common sense, I can say that the mean value of the population of y can be 10, 12, 15, 13, even 20, 25, because these numbers are very close to the range 7 to 17. However, I'm setting it 13. I'm setting population mean as 13 with my common sense. And then click on OK, and you will find the outcome boxes. There are two outcome boxes. One is one sample statistics, and another one is one sample test. The first one will show you the numerical representation of your sample data. The number of respondents, the mean value, the standard deviation, and the standard error mean. However, our main concentration here is one sample t-test, and you have to look at the p-value or significance here. There are rules related with p-value or significance, and the rules is that you will accept the null hypothesis if the p-value or significance is greater than 0.05. You will reject null hypothesis if the p-value or significance is less than 0.05. However, what we see in this case, the p-value or significance is greater than 0.05. So we have to accept the null hypothesis. And the null hypothesis always says that the mean value of the two groups are equal or equivalent. If we be more specific, our sample mean is 11.40 and we have set our population mean as 13 during providing the information in the one sample test dialog box. So these two values, I mean 11.40 and 13, they are quite equivalent, or they are quite they have little difference, you can say. And our test result was also suggesting the mean value of the two groups are equivalent, and this is the case. And again the conclusion is the mean value of the two groups, I mean the mean value of the population and the mean value of the sample are equivalent. Finally, I hope this video helps you to some extent, and if you have any question, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I will be very happy to answer, and thanks for watching.